It's not just the dead bodies that are piling up in the Philippines drug war. The prisons are at breaking point. Quezon City Jail was built to hold 800 inmates. There are nearly 3,000 here today. The facility has refused new arrivals since overcrowding peaked in August, but that's a temporary reprieve, and the staff fear they may soon be forced to accept more.
That would be a big problem for us, because they will get sick. They don't have enough space to sleep. They don't have enough area wherein they can move. Because most of the inmates here, they're not visited by their families, so they just have to be contented with what is provided by the government, which is not enough.
Crushed together in the damp humidity, monotonous hours pass in dark silence. All the Christmas decorations in the world couldn't mask the reality. And there's one striking fact you really have to know. Nobody you see here has been convicted. Every single person is awaiting trial, presumed innocent, but facing a court backlog that could last years.
This cell area was built to accommodate around 20 people. Right now, there's about 130. You can see people sleeping right next to each other. It's having big impacts, health impacts. Skin diseases are spreading. They even had a cholera outbreak just the other week. You can see it just carries on and carries on. People sitting on the steps. We're told that they sleep on these steps as well.
These two young detainees were both arrested on drug offences. Both have lost family members in the killings. And yet even here, amongst all of this, they support President Duterte.
I like him. I actually voted for him. I didn't want to go against him. There are many people getting into bad situations because of drugs. Drugs control your mind. That's why I think Duterte's policy is good.
But there's a catch. One we've heard again and again.
What I'm worried about is the killings. They need to stop the drugs, not kill the people. Killing people won't change anything if they don't stop the flow of drugs. When I watch the news, it's normally the small-time dealers and users getting targeted, not the drug lords. It's always the small people.
Other jails have now been drafted in to help ease the overcrowding, like the Quezon City Annex a few miles away. But there's 900 here now. It was only built for 300. And with that, it's already gone from being a solution to another part of the problem.
But now, the commitment has already stopped because we have too much inmate already.
So the overflow is already overflowing?
Yes.
We're not allowed to interview any of these inmates on camera, but we've been speaking to a few, and one of the things they've said is that actually, given what's going on the streets, in some ways they feel safer in here. They know of people who have been in here, been let out, and then been shot dead days later.
Maybe that explains the moments of normality you can glimpse behind bars. But there's nothing normal about the radical drug war that has seen tens of thousands of new inmates end up in places like this. Tom Rayner, Sky News, Quezon City.